We're nearing the 28th anniversary of the Labor Day murders, a case where two Starkville women were killed. But Starkville PD may have found the missing piece of this nearly 30-year-old puzzle, thanks to the latest in DNA technology. In this WCBI exclusive report, our Parker King talks with the detective in charge of the investigation. He's live outside the home where it all started. With more. Parker?
Joey, we're on MLK Drive in Starkville, the house where the Labor Day murders were committed, right behind me, where, as you mentioned, Joey, we could be weeks within reach of discovering who killed these two women in the Labor Day murders of 1990. It's thanks to patience and proper preservation of evidence that is making all of this possible.
When you see the old footage, you get an idea of how far back this case goes. For some, however, the memories are as vivid today as they were when the Labor Day murders happened in Starkville.
Betty Jones, there's a knock on the door. Betty answers the door. The suspect enters the house and immediately attacks and kills Betty Jones, unprovoked.
The killer proceeds to the bedroom, raping and choking Catherine Krigler, who died in a nursing home 2 months later.
You can see a lot's changed here on 306 MLK Drive. Different paint color, different driveway, different street. But that hasn't stopped investigators from searching for the killer.
What the killer left behind from that day is what's being used to find him today. It wasn't blood or a fingerprint. No, it was something much more definitive.
They had a semen-based DNA profile.
Sergeant Bill Lott has been on the Labor Day murders since the early 2000s and tells us back then forensics technology wasn't able to help them like it can today.
In 1990, DNA wasn't on the horizon, but in 2005 it is. It wasn't until 2005 that a semen-based DNA profile was able to be developed.
Recently, that well-preserved sample was sent to the DNA nanolab Parabon. Using facial reconstruction, what Starkville police got back was more than any sketch could do for them.
This is what he looked like in 1990. His eye color is going to be blue with a high probability. It's either going to be blue or green.
Parabon also shows what the suspect may look like today based off of his DNA. It's not necessarily facial recognition, but it for sure narrows down a list of suspects. Lott says the next step is putting this DNA into a genealogy search engine.
They will take the genetic genealogy and the DNA, and they will look for people that are kinship to this.
While he waits on those results, Lott says the DNA is in the national database, on constant lookout for the Labor Day killer.
Even though it's only looking for its exact match right now, it does it all the time. And if he's arrested and he gets convicted somewhere in Boise, Idaho, and put in the system, bam, it's going to spit him out.
We'll be sure to have those pictures on our website and our social media, as well as Starkville PD's. They'll have it on theirs as well. Now, Lott says he's hoping to have these genealogy reports back in his hands in the next week or so, trying to get some answers to this case, which would put us right along the anniversary of the 28th year of the Labor Day murders. Live in Starkville, Parker King, WCBI News.
All right, thanks, Parker. Getting